Perhaps the biggest illusion we hold is the belief in separation. Science is revealing a profound truth that is still sinking in for many. The universe is interconnected in ways that stretch beyond our conventional understanding of space and time. Imagine a fundamental energy field, an invisible web that doesn't just link subatomic particles, but also subtly weaves through your thoughts, emotions, and the very fabric of your destiny. What does this interconnectedness mean for you? It suggests that your mind might influence reality in ways you're only beginning to grasp. What you're about to explore could shift your perception of what's possible. The astonishing power of quantum entanglement. To get a glimpse of this interconnectedness, consider the strange phenomenon of quantum entanglement. Imagine holding two identical dice. You roll one here, while a friend rolls the other miles away. Now picture this. No matter the distance, the outcome of one die instantaneously mirrors the other. This isn't mere coincidence, it's a real principle of quantum physics. Experiments have shown that when two subatomic particles become entangled, they remain invisibly linked, their properties correlated even across vast distances, suggesting a connection beyond classical physics. While the direct entanglement of macroscopic objects like our thoughts isn't yet proven, the underlying principle of interconnectedness at the quantum level offers a compelling metaphor. If everything in the universe is composed of energy and these fundamental particles, it's conceivable that our consciousness operates under similar principles of interconnectedness. This could mean your thoughts, intentions, and emotions have a far greater reach and impact than you currently imagine. Understanding this potential truth and learning to consciously engage with it could unlock a hidden energy within you. Before we delve into how this might transform your reality, we need to explore what bridges the gap between your inner world and the vast universe. Because while your thoughts feel intensely personal and contained within your mind, they might extend far beyond the boundaries of your skull. Building on this idea of interconnectedness, consider that while your thoughts feel intimately yours, their influence might extend far beyond the confines of your mind. Some researchers in quantum physics and consciousness studies propose that consciousness isn't solely a product of the brain, but might interact with a fundamental field that underlies all of reality. While the exact mechanisms are still being explored, intriguing research offers potential clues. For example, the HeartMath Institute has conducted studies suggesting that the human heart generates a powerful electromagnetic field that extends beyond the physical body, influencing not only our own physiology, but potentially the environment, and even other people. This research indicates that our emotions and intentions might indeed have a tangible energetic presence that radiates outwards. If we consider that our thoughts and emotions are forms of energy, and energy, as science tells us, is never truly lost, then the question arises, where does this energetic expression of our inner world go? The principle of quantum entanglement, where interconnected particles share a linked fate, offers a compelling, albeit metaphorical, framework. It suggests that the fundamental particles that make up our being are also part of this universal web, implying that our intensely felt thoughts and emotions create an energetic vibration that could resonate with other parts of this interconnected field, potentially influencing the circumstances and responses we attract. This might shed light on why some individuals seem to effortlessly attract opportunities and positive experiences, while others find themselves repeatedly facing challenges. Perhaps the key lies in the nature of the mental waves we are emitting and how they interact with this underlying field of energy and interconnectedness. In the early 20th century, quantum physics began to unveil a reality far stranger than our everyday experience. One pivotal experiment, the double-slit experiment, revealed that light particles, or photons, can behave as both waves and particles. And crucially, their behavior seems to change depending on whether they are being observed. This has led to interpretations suggesting a potential link between observation and quantum behavior, hinting at a role for consciousness in the very nature of reality, a concept that challenges classical scientific understanding. Even more mind-bending is the phenomenon of quantum entanglement. Back in 1935, Albert Einstein, Boris Podolsky, and Nathan Rosen proposed a thought experiment known as the EPR paradox, questioning whether two particles could indeed remain connected. Across vast distances, their fates intertwined. Decades later, in 1982, physicist Alain Aspect provided compelling experimental evidence for entanglement. His work demonstrated that when the state of one entangled particle is changed, its partner changes instantaneously, regardless of the distance separating them, and without any known signal passing between them. This confirmed a mysterious, invisible connection between fundamental particles, an interconnectedness that seems to transcend the limitations of space and time as we understand them. Now let's consider the implications of this on a larger scale. If the entire universe, including ourselves, is built from these fundamental interconnected particles, could our minds, thoughts, and energy also be subject to similar forms of interconnectedness? The potential impacts on our lives are profound. One key player in this potential interaction between our inner world and the universe might be the subconscious mind, which could be viewed as a kind of living antenna, constantly receiving and broadcasting energetic frequencies. It's not just that your conscious thoughts create neural activity and perhaps subtle electromagnetic fields radiating from your brain. What's particularly intriguing is the potential influence of your subconscious mind in this energetic exchange with the world around you. Research from the HeartMath Institute has indicated that the human heart generates a significant electromagnetic field, extending several feet beyond the physical body. This field is believed to interact with the energetic fields of others and the environment, potentially acting as a conduit for the energetic expression of your emotions. And the primary conductor of this energetic broadcasting and receiving, your subconscious mind. Think of it as a powerful, largely automatic radio antenna, constantly tuning into and transmitting frequencies based on the deeply ingrained beliefs you hold. If your subconscious harbors negative thought patterns, it might be continuously emitting an energetic vibration aligned with those patterns, seemingly attracting experiences and situations that mirror that negativity. Conversely, consciously, working to reprogram your subconscious could allow you to transmit a different energetic frequency, potentially leading to a shift in the events you experience. Reflect on this. Have you ever observed how a negative mood seems to color your entire day, leading to a cascade of unfortunate events? Or conversely, how a state of joy and positive expectation often seems to be accompanied by unexpected opportunities and pleasant encounters? This might be a reflection of your overall energetic vibration, heavily influenced by the dominant programming within your subconscious mind, shaping what you seem to attract into your reality. If our subconscious mind wields this power to shape our reality through energetic frequencies, why do so many struggle to consciously direct it? The answer often lies in the deeply ingrained mental programming we receive from our earliest years. From childhood, we are often conditioned to perceive reality as rigid and purely physical, believing that change only comes through tangible effort and logical thought. This limited worldview can inadvertently restrict our awareness of the universe's more subtle, quantum-like interconnectedness, potentially keeping us confined within a less expansive reality. Research in biology and epigenetics, such as the work of Dr. Bruce Lipton, suggests that a significant majority, perhaps as much as 95%, of our daily actions are governed by the subconscious mind, which is largely formed during the first 7 years of life. During this critical developmental period, our brains operate predominantly in the theta wave frequency, a highly suggestible state akin to hypnosis. It's during this time that we absorb the beliefs, patterns, and limitations prevalent in our environment. Consequently, if we repeatedly hear phrases like, "money doesn't grow on trees," "you can't have it all," or "you have to struggle to succeed," these notions can become deeply embedded as automatic programs within our subconscious. Later in life, Even when our conscious mind yearns for abundance, success, or fulfilling relationships, our subconscious might continue to emit energetic frequencies aligned with these early limiting beliefs. These ingrained beliefs can act as internal directives, shaping our experiences in ways we don't consciously understand. Even when we intellectually reject these old ideas, our subconscious may still operate as if they are fundamental truths. Consider the practical impact. If your subconscious is programmed with the belief that making money is a constant struggle, you might earn income, yet find it consistently slipping away through unforeseen expenses, poor investment choices, or opportunities that never quite materialize. Similarly, a subconscious belief that relationships are difficult might lead you to unconsciously attract partners who reinforce this struggle, creating recurring patterns of disappointment. If you were raised with the idea that you don't truly deserve success, you might notice obstacles appearing just as you're on the verge of achieving something significant. Think about the common experience of setting personal goals, whether related to weight loss, finances, or relationships, only to find yourself inexplicably reverting to old habits. This often happens because your conscious intentions are at odds with the deeply ingrained programming of your subconscious. This fundamental disconnect explains why many individuals strive for change yet feel trapped in repetitive cycles. They may not realize that their dominant energetic vibration is largely dictated by a subconscious operating under outdated and limiting programs. The way these deeply held inner beliefs seem to manifest as tangible external realities could be seen as a reflection of a broader principle of interconnectedness, perhaps even echoing the strange correlations observed in quantum entanglement. It's true that simply wishing for change isn't always enough. The challenge lies in the fact that most people haven't learned how to effectively rewrite the deeply ingrained programming of their subconscious mind. Many spend years attempting to alter their external circumstances without realizing that the most significant leverage for change resides within their own beliefs and energetic patterns. The encouraging news is that this subconscious programming isn't fixed. Much like updating software on a computer, we can consciously work to install new, empowering beliefs that can pave the way for a new reality. If the universe operates on principles of interconnectedness, how might this connection truly function? The quantum phenomenon of entanglement offers a fascinating, albeit still largely mysterious possibility. It reveals that entangled subatomic particles remain linked across any distance, and a change in one instantaneously affects the other, almost as if they share a unified awareness. This occurs without any discernible physical signal, hinting at a level of reality where space and time as we know them don't fully apply. Why should this quantum strangeness matter to you? Because you, like everything else, are composed of these fundamental particles. Your physical body, your thoughts, and your very consciousness are integral parts of this vast, interconnected web. Quantum physics suggests that our connection to the universe might be far more profound than classical physics has traditionally allowed. This isn't just an abstract theory. It's a connection that you can potentially learn to activate and harness to bring about meaningful transformation in your life. Intriguing research by physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff proposes that consciousness itself might arise from quantum-level processes within the microtubules of our brain cells. This could imply that our thoughts operate in a way that is inherently intertwined with the quantum fabric of the universe. If your mind can indeed influence the reality you experience, then your thoughts and feelings aren't merely isolated neural events. They might resonate within this quantum field, with your intentions, emotions, and overall worldview creating energetic waves that extend beyond your physical being, interacting with other energies and contributing to the shaping of your personal reality. Have you ever had a strong feeling that something was about to happen, even without logical reason, and then witnessed it unfold? Or perhaps thought intensely about someone, only to have them contact you unexpectedly? These experiences could be subtle manifestations of this quantum-level interconnectedness between your mind and the external world. If fundamental particles can communicate instantaneously across vast distances, imagine the potential when your mind aligns with a frequency of deep interconnectedness. Your intentions might begin to manifest with greater speed and clarity. You might find yourself attracting circumstances and people that align seamlessly with your needs and desires, your energy and creativity amplified, and a deeper sense of intuition and flow in your life. If everything in the universe is interconnected, then your thoughts and emotions serve as energetic transmissions that interact with the very fabric of reality. What you feel and think does not just disappear inside you. This energy propagates, creating vibrational patterns that influence everything around you. Neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that when you generate a thought, it creates a chemical reaction in the brain, which in turn triggers a corresponding emotion. This emotion strengthens the thought, forming a cycle. If you are constantly thinking about failure, fear, or scarcity, your body vibrates at that frequency, and this vibration affects your decisions, behavior, and most importantly, what you attract into your life. Conversely, if you cultivate thoughts of success, abundance, and gratitude, your vibrational field changes and your reality begins to reflect this new frequency. If you're seeking success, but have been conditioned to believe that only a few people are lucky, your subconscious may create invisible blocks that prevent your progress. In other words, it's not enough to consciously want something. You need to align your deep vibrations with that intention. The first step in changing your vibration is to reprogram your subconscious mind to operate at a higher energy level. This means sending consistent signals to your energy field until your subconscious accepts this new reality as true. One of the fundamental methods for achieving this is through meditation and visualization. When you enter a meditative state, your brain begins to operate at deeper frequencies, theta and delta, which are ideal for accessing the subconscious. Visualizing your goals as if they are already a reality reinforces this new vibration. Repeating affirmations like, "I am worthy of abundance," or "My energy attracts incredible experiences," helps recondition your mind to operate at a new frequency. High vibration emotions such as gratitude and love strengthen your energy field and make it easier to connect with the universe. You can also enhance your meditation practice by breathing deeply and invoking these positive emotions. Many limiting beliefs stem from past experiences stored in the subconscious, and techniques like emotional freedom techniques, EFT, and neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, can help dissolve these barriers. When you consistently apply these practices, your thoughts and emotions begin to vibrate in tune with the natural flow of the universe. When that happens, something extraordinary occurs. Your external reality begins to shift to reflect this new alignment. When you encounter familiar patterns, you may find yourself slowing down or even blocking the transformation process. This happens because the universe always seeks confirmation before solidifying a new reality for you. This concept means that when you decide to change internally, the universe tests your vibration to ensure you're truly committed to this transformation. For example, if you decide to attract more prosperity into your life and begin changing your beliefs about money, you may initially find everything going well. However, you might suddenly face an unexpected expense or a financial setback. At that moment, many people react with frustration and fear, slipping back into an old mindset of scarcity. This is precisely where many people fail. What they don't realize is that this situation isn't a sign of failure. Rather, it's a test from the universe to confirm whether your new vibration is solid. If you confront this challenge with the same old mindset, the universe recognizes that your frequency hasn't genuinely changed. However, if you maintain your confidence, act with certainty, and continue to vibrate in abundance, the universe registers this new frequency as your reality. This principle applies to any change. If you want a healthier relationship, you might notice old toxic patterns resurfacing. This is a test to see if you respond differently or repeat the same mistakes. If you seek more professional success, you may face obstacles initially, such as a difficult client or a challenging project. If you persist, the universe understands that you're ready to move forward. If you aim to develop more self-confidence, you might encounter unexpected criticism to determine if your self-esteem has truly changed or if you still depend on external validation. The universe does not challenge you to make you give up. It does so to ensure you're ready to receive what you've asked for. When you understand this dynamic, challenges are no longer viewed as obstacles, but as signs of progress. They don't indicate failure. Instead, they mean that your new reality is being adjusted. In the previous video, we explored how this alignment with the universe occurs, so be sure to check that out. There's a difference between merely thinking about something and genuinely feeling it as your reality. The universe responds to your emotional frequency, not just your rational desires. If you want wealth but feel anxiety and worry when thinking about money, that negative emotion sends out a signal of scarcity, and your reality will reflect that. Conversely, if you desire wealth and can feel gratitude and abundance, even before having the money, your vibration shifts and the universe responds to that new frequency. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that the key to manifestation is to place yourself in the emotional state of what you wish to experience, even before it happens physically. When you enter that state, your subconscious begins to accept this new reality as true, and your energy aligns with what you want to manifest. If you want to change your reality, you must first change your internal frequency. Here are 3 practical steps to do this. Observe and change your thoughts. Identify which mental patterns are creating your current reality. Whenever you notice negative thoughts, replace them with thoughts aligned with the reality you wish to create. Enter the correct emotional state. It's not enough to merely repeat positive affirmations. You need to feel as if you are already living the life you desire. This can be achieved through intense visualization, where you imagine your ideal reality and feel the emotions associated with it as if it were real. Act according to your new vibration. Your energy needs to be supported by aligned actions if you want to attract abundance. If you act out of fear of spending or losing money, your subconscious remains stuck in a mindset of scarcity. To create the new reality you desire, your actions must reflect confidence. Many spiritual phenomena that were once considered mystical can now be analyzed through the lens of quantum physics. Experiences like déjà vu, premonitions, synchronicities, and even the intense emotional connections between 2 people can be explained by the principle of quantum entanglement. Ancient spiritual traditions spoke of this interconnection long before modern science began to study it. Concepts such as prana in Hinduism, chi in Chinese culture, and the Akashic field in Western esotericism describe an invisible field that connects everything in the universe. Now, quantum physics validates these concepts by showing that a subtle energy field permeates all existence. Renowned quantum physicist Dr. David Bohm proposed the theory of the holographic universe, suggesting that the reality we perceive is merely a manifestation of a much larger interconnected field of information. Quantum physicist Erwin Schrödinger stated that the mind and the world are one, implying that consciousness is not separate from physical reality, but rather a fundamental manifestation of the universe itself. This perspective aligns with the spiritual understanding that we are all part of one universal consciousness, each experiencing reality from different viewpoints. This means that your mind is not isolated within your brain. Your thoughts, intentions, and emotions not only affect your own body, but also interact with the universal energy field. This could explain phenomena like the feeling of déjà vu when meeting someone for the first time. It may reflect the energetic connection between souls. Events that seem coincidental could be direct responses to the frequencies you emit. Quantum entanglement is not limited to subatomic particles. It may also explain spiritual connections between people. If particles can remain connected across time and space, what is stopping our consciousness from being connected in the same way? This could clarify why we deeply feel another person's energy from a distance, or why twins often sense when something happens to one another. Concepts like soulmates can also be viewed through this lens, as they may represent two consciousnesses that were once entangled and continue to resonate together, regardless of physical separation. Furthermore, many spiritual practitioners speak of a connection with the whole, a state in which the mind transcends separation and experiences unity with the universe. This state, often achieved through deep meditation, is described in terms similar to altered states of consciousness studied by neuroscience and quantum physics. Many people attempt to change their lives only at the conscious level. They make positive affirmations, set goals, and try to think differently. However, if they still harbor doubt, fear, or scarcity in their hearts, this creates a vibrational conflict. You might profess your belief in abundance, but if you feel anxious about money, your true vibration is misaligned. Ask yourself, what do I feel about what I want to manifest? If you detect fear, doubt, or resistance, it indicates that your I vibration is not aligned. Emotion shapes vibration. If you truly desire abundance, ask yourself how you would feel if you were already financially prosperous. Cultivate that feeling every day. The most effective way to change your vibration is to act as if you are already the person you want to become. If you seek more confidence, act confidently. If you desire success, make decisions like someone already successful. Your subconscious needs evidence to accept a new reality. To master this connection with the universe and learn to consciously manifest your reality, consider joining the Quantum Thinking Challenge, a 21-day program designed to help you reprogram your mind, elevate your vibration, and unlock your full energetic potential. For 3 weeks, you'll receive daily practices to transform your frequency and start attracting everything you desire. The first participants have already reported incredible achievements in their lives. Are you ready for yours? Check it out in the first pinned comment. Now that you understand the power of quantum entanglement, the influence of the subconscious, and the impact of your vibration on manifesting reality, there's just one more essential element to consider: complete surrender to the flow of the universe. The final key to accessing your hidden energy is to cultivate a state of absolute trust. This means aligning your vibration with your desires while simultaneously letting go of the need to control the how and the when. It may seem contradictory, but here's how it works. The more you desire something with anxiety and doubt, the more you reinforce the idea that you don't have it yet. This lack of frequency blocks the universe from responding. This means that you should already feel and act as if the desired change has already occurred. There is no more doubt, no more waiting, just the absolute certainty that the universe is working in your favor. Here are 4 ways to access this key in your life. Practice unwavering faith. It's important to believe before you see. You need to embody the feeling of having already achieved what you want, and then reality will start to adjust. Be grateful. Before manifestation, gratitude is one of the most powerful energies for realigning your vibration. When you genuinely feel gratitude, as if you have already received what you desire, the universe responds by bringing it into your reality. Step into the flow of detachment. Desire, vibrate, align, and then let go. Trust that the universe knows the fastest and most perfect way to deliver what is meant for you. Act as if it's already real. If you had already achieved what you wanted, how would you act? How would you think? How would you behave? Start living that way now. Remember, the universe doesn't respond to your desires. It responds to your certainty. When you reach a state of absolute alignment, free from resistance, fear, and attachment, everything will start moving in your favor. You no longer need to seek power outside of yourself. It's always been within you, waiting to be awakened. If this message resonates with you, comment below. I'm ready to awaken my true power. For more content like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Your transformation journey is just beginning.